And we are back. I'm Nicole Perry, and my guest is Helen McLean with the Plymouth Area Coalition.org. And it was a little racy playing that song, but it means so much.
It does.
And there's a lot in the message there, and it's a beautifully orchestrated song, and we bleeped out the bleeping. But before we went to break, we talked about the voice in the night, and I want to know, are there on occasion emergencies that happen during the night?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so more often than not?
We get calls around the clock, and it may not be for shelter specifically, but people looking for food, and not just those who are actually in need, but from departments such as DCF, Department of Children and Families, the local police stations, firefighters. They come across families who need. So we do receive a lot of calls, and
wow.
And it's better than somebody just getting an automated voice when they need that help. They get a live person.
Yes. Oh my God. Now let's talk about unemployment, because the unemployment rate right now is low. Well, actually the chart I have is from 2015, so I don't know how much that's changed to now. April 2015, it was 4.7% in Massachusetts. And just to give you an example, Boston is 3.7, Connecticut 6.3, New Hampshire 3.8. So how is the low unemployment rate not good for people that are experiencing homelessness?
Well, that's a bit of a tough question. I would say it makes it difficult to find employment that gainful employment. If they're,
if they don't have a home.
Right.
Because it's a reliability thing?
Exactly.
And employers want to be sure that you're stable so that they don't have to train you and then lose you.
And then you're gone.
Yeah. And they don't want you to go.
Right. Right.
But it's sort of not, it is what it is.
Yes.
It is what
absolutely.
It is. Okay.
Absolutely.
All
so,
right.
And like you said, employers need to know that, they're going to spend all that time on you. And, and then the family's gone. And like I said, a lot of them move out of the area. So it's not always.
So we don't want unemployment rate to rise, but we're very appreciative of what you're doing, because you are sort of filling that gap.
Yes.
You're filling that need. Okay. All right. Now, approximately how many families are you helping beyond the ones that you're housing?
Well, we have several programs. So we service 20 towns in Plymouth County. So, for example, our food pantry services 800 households in Plymouth County. Our Children's Holiday Fund, yearly we provide approximately 300 to 350 children with gifts for Christmas, holiday meals for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we do have a far reach.
And if somebody is listening and they want to sponsor a family,
yes,
they can still do it by the time this show airs.
Absolutely.
Okay. And what is the cutoff each year to know if you want to sponsor?
Christmas Eve. We do not have a cutoff.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
We have people that drop off gifts on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So.
Well, see, I'm sponsoring a family, so I'm actually getting their wish list.
Yes.
So they can contact you sooner if they really want.
If they would like a specific, a profile for a specific child, yes.
Yeah, no names, but just the age, girl or boy.
What are their likes?
Yeah, and things like that. That's where I wanted to do, because I want to have more of a personal connection with the person I'm helping.
Yes.
So that is a beautiful thing, too. How long, have they been doing that all along, or?
Not long after the facility was built in Kingston in the mid-90s. We have been doing a Christmas program.
Okay. And it's a little bit beyond Toys for Tots.
Yes.
It's a lot beyond Toys for Tots.
Yes. We actually provide from stocking stuffers to that big wow Christmas gift. We try to make sure that each child receives a winter coat.
Yes.
Clothing, warm pajamas.
Boots.
Yes.
New England. Well, and frankly, I mean, I have a budget myself. I don't have a ton of money to, or disposable income. So I was kind of a little, okay, am I having to buy cell phones here? Like, what am I, what am I purchasing? What am I really getting myself into? And it really is not about that.
No, not at all. I mean, we do.
The kids are modest with their wish list.
Absolutely.
And they really want the coats and the boots.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right. Now, let's talk about case management, because it's really important that you are continuing that relationship with each of the families once they get placed into a home and they've settled.
Right. Absolutely.
How long are you staying connected with the families?
For a full year. We stay, they work
Minimum.
with the, correct.
Okay.
Yes. They stay with the same case manager. And
Okay.
she works with them for a year, keeps in touch with their landlord, makes sure that they're hooked up with resources in their area like food pantries, doctors, things that gets them settled,
Doctors, okay.
job training,
Yeah,
any of
okay.
those things that they need. So
All right. And do some of them stay in touch even longer?
some of them do.
Okay.
I wished it was more, but I understand why it's not more.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
but,
A Christmas card might be nice.
yes, and and we have those clients that once a year come in just to say hello and bring pictures of their children, and
Oh,
It's very nice.
That's very nice. I did when my son was a newborn, he was in the hospital, and when he got better, I sent the hospital
Yes.
a picture of him being healthy, because I just felt like, how often do they get that?
Right.
You want to see them thriving.
and we enjoy that. We
Yeah, that's the balance.
do. Yes,
That helps you with the balance of the whole thing. Okay, let's talk about the FAIR program.
yes.
What is the FAIR?
Yes, that's Family and Individual Resource Center, and that provides furniture, clothing, household goods to the community for a small, items are typically maybe $1 or less. We did for a long time do it without cost, but we found that more people liked to take ownership, and they felt more that they weren't taking a handout and appreciated giving back to the organization.
Yes. Well, there's value.
Absolutely.
There's value, and that's why the places that have the puppies, the shelters, and the cats,
Yes.
you have to pay something so that you find value in that animal. It's a living, breathing
Absolutely.
animal, and you want to have value there, and not just let's not go there. But yeah, so when you put a value on it, even if it's a small amount,
Right.
it's an investment.
Definitely.
And now they're investing back in themselves.
They are.
So it's positive.
They are.
Okay. All right. So you work closely with Sacred Heart, but I want to talk about the restaurant before we go to break. There's a restaurant in Plymouth that you work with. Tell me what they kind of reached out to you and asked. And
Aroma.
Yes.
Yes. They are on State Road in Manomet, and they donate every month a portion of all of their dessert and appetizer sales to the coalition.
Okay.
And gentleman who owns Aroma had just been looking for a charity that he wanted to support, and he came across our Facebook page, liked what we did, and chose us.
I'm getting the whole body goosebump thing right now, because so many other restaurants could do this. You're not limited to one. And they have these beautiful little, cute little cards on the table. And I was waiting for somebody I was meeting, probably my husband, and I was reading it, and I was immediately ordering appetizers and desserts just because I just wanted the money to go.
Absolutely.
So it's a beautiful thing. Anybody can get creative.
Yes.
They can get creative and think of their own take on it, or their own thing.
And we are always open to ideas of how people want to help. So
Okay. All right. Well, I think we have to go to break. My guest is Helen McLean, and she is with the Plymouth Area Coalition.org is where you can get more information. I hope you, if you're looking for somebody to help out this year, I hope you take part in the Christmas, what is it called? The holiday?
Children's Holiday Fund.
Children's Holiday Fund. Or if you have a storefront, you could donate a certain portion of sales. So hope you stay with us. You're listening to Powerful Women Revealed right here on 95.9 WATD.